Hindi ito emergency ng pangkalahatan. It is a very specific and a very precise emergency. It is an emergency of the energy sector, the supply of energy, and the prices of energy. Nasa balitang-balita na kahapon, nakadeklara kami ng energy emergency. And dahil nakikita nga natin ang mga kaguluhan na nangyari dito sa giyera sa Middle East at ang ruta ng supply ng langis sa buong mundo ay naapektuhan. Ang Straits of Hormuz, madalas nyo nang marinig ang Straits of Hormuz, at yun, kung tignan niyo sa mapa, doon dumadaan ang mga langis ng more or less 20% ng lahat ng world supply ng oil products dahil oil-producing countries sa mga Gulf countries. So doon dumadaan lahat. Karamihan ng dumadaan na langis sa Straits of Hormuz papunta rito sa Asia. Kaya't ang Asia, sa pagsara ng Straits of Hormuz, ang Asia ang pinakamabigat ang tama. At tayo, wala tayong langis at karamihan, halos lahat ng langis ay ating ini-import. At karamihan dyan ay doon galing, kailangan natin maghanda kung ito ay lalala pa at tatagal pa. Malinaw ang salitang ginamit natin, energy emergency. Hindi ito emergency ng pangkalahatan. It is a very specific and a very precise emergency. It is an emergency of the energy sector, the supply of energy, and the prices of energy. Dahil ang pinagmulan ng problema ay ang supply at ang presyo ng enerhiya. At yun ang kailangan naming tugunan ng direkta agad. Kaya that is why we declared not a general state of emergency, but a state of energy emergency. I'd like to stress that point, that it is the energy sector that we need to declare as an emergency sector because of the war in the Middle East. I want to assure everyone that this does not mean that we should panic. It means that we are doing everything that we can to assess and to alleviate the situation. It is a precautionary tool so that we are ready for whatever comes next. Because lahat ng kaya nating, all the options that have been available to us, we are now exercising in terms